It wouldn't be Jungkook if he didn't make us melt. The hidden meaning behind Hate You. Intro, the power of a global superstar. It's hard to think of an artist in the world today who embodies raw emotion and global charm quite like Jungkook of BTS. From electrifying stadium performances to soulful solo ballads, the youngest member of BTS has continually proven that he's not just an idol, he's an artist. And in his solo debut album Golden, one track stands out as a painfully honest confession of heartbreak, Hate You. Despite its harsh title, Hate You isn't about anger, it's about vulnerability. It's about the kind of sorrow that twists your chest when love turns to memory, and all that's left are the things you never got to say. Let's dive into the lyrics, the composition, and what makes this song a heart-wrenching masterpiece that has armies and music lovers around the world shedding tears and hitting repeat. The emotional core of Hate You, not really hate. On first glance, the title Hate You may raise eyebrows. Coming from Jungkook, a man known for his sweet demeanor and gentle energy, it's a phrase that seems out of character. But when you listen closely, it becomes clear, this song isn't really about hate at all. In fact, it's about love. The kind that hurts so much, you wish you could turn it into hate, because hating is easier than longing. The chorus says it all. I hate you, but I don't really hate you. I hate that I still love you. These lines capture the essence of emotional contradiction. It's that frustrating limbo where someone is gone, and you're left wanting closure that may never come. Behind the lyrics, a story of quiet desperation. Hate You is written with haunting simplicity. There are no extravagant metaphors, no dramatic musical flourishes. Instead, it's straightforward, almost conversational. This choice is deliberate, because heartbreak doesn't always scream. Sometimes, it whispers. The verses explore the aftermath of a breakup. Jungkook sings of sleepless nights, echoes of laughter that still linger in his head, and the way he pretends he's moved on. But beneath the surface, he's still holding on. What makes this even more devastating is Jungkook's delivery. His voice, usually bright and powerful, is reduced to soft confessions. He sounds like he's speaking directly to someone who will never hear him again. This intimacy is what draws listeners in. It feels like reading a private letter never meant to be sent. Jungkook's vocal performance, less is more. One of the standout features of Hate You is how stripped down the production is. There are no EDM drops or layered harmonies here. Instead, we hear Jungkook's voice, raw, trembling, restrained. He doesn't oversing. He doesn't try to impress. And that's exactly what makes the performance so impressive. The slight cracks in his voice during the chorus, the hushed tone in the bridge, the audible breath between lines, they all paint a picture of a man trying to keep it together while falling apart. It's a masterclass in emotional restraint. Jungkook isn't just performing a song, he's reliving an experience. Why armies are so deeply affected by this song? From the moment Hate You dropped, armies around the world took to social media with reactions ranging from "I'm sobbing" to "This wrecked me." But why does this song strike such a deep chord? Part of it lies in the timing. Jungkook released Golden during a time of personal and professional transition. With BTS members gradually enlisting for military service and the group's temporary hiatus, fans are already feeling the ache of separation. Hate You feels like a parallel story to the one fans are living in real time, saying goodbye, missing someone, and not knowing when things will go back to the way they were. In a way, Hate You is not just about romantic love. For many fans, it's about Jungkook himself. The production, a minimalist ballad that cuts deep. Musically, Hate You leans into the minimalist aesthetic. Sparse piano chords echo in the background, occasionally joined by subtle strings and ambient sounds that create a sense of space and loneliness. There's no big climax, no soaring high notes or intense modulation. The song moves like a slow-burning candle, flickering softly until it fades out, not with a bang, but with a sigh. This choice in production is brilliant. It leaves space for the lyrics and vocals to shine. There's no distraction. Just emotion. Lyrical analysis, line by line. Let's look at some of the most poignant lines in the song. I look at your picture, and I smile like nothing happened. This opening line immediately sets the tone. It's the act of pretending, of maintaining composure while breaking on the inside. I wish I could forget you, but forgetting means letting go. Here, we see the painful paradox. The speaker wants relief from the pain, but doesn't want to lose the memory. Because even pain is a form of connection. I say I hate you, just to hear myself say something. This is perhaps the most gut-wrenching line. It suggests silence, loneliness, and the need to fill the void, even if with lies. Each line in the song builds a story not just of heartbreak, but of emotional survival. Art reflects the artist. What this song tells us about Jungkook. Hate You is more than just a track on an album. It's a window into Jungkook's artistic identity. Known for his playful charm and charisma on stage, this song shows a different side of him, a deeply introspective, quietly wounded man. It reminds us that Jungkook is growing, not just as a performer, but as a storyteller. He's no longer just the golden maknae. He's now a solo artist unafraid. Hate you, but I don't really hate you. I hate that I still love you. These lines capture the essence of emotional contradiction. It's that frustrating limbo where someone is gone, and you're left wanting closure that may never come. Behind the lyrics, a story of quiet desperation. Hate You is written with haunting simplicity. There are no extravagant metaphors, no dramatic musical flourishes. Instead, it's straightforward, almost conversational. This choice is deliberate, because heartbreak doesn't always scream. Sometimes, it whispers. The verses explore the aftermath of a breakup. Jungkook sings of sleepless nights, echoes of laughter that still linger in his head, and the way he pretends he's moved on. But beneath the surface, he's still holding on. What makes this even more devastating is Jungkook's delivery. His voice, usually bright and powerful, is reduced to soft confessions. He sounds like he's speaking directly to someone who will never hear him again. This intimacy is what draws listeners in. It feels like reading a private letter never meant to be sent. Jungkook's vocal performance, less is more. One of the standout features of Hate You is how stripped down the production is. There are no EDM drops or layered harmonies here.